Hello, everyone, and welcome back. We're back again. Storm here.
Mom here.
Kimmy here.
Darth Maul here. So we're going to be watching more of the Clone Wars today. We are on episode 17 of season 5. This one's called Sabotage.
Ooh,
Oh,
I don't know if I like
boy.
the name of it.
I don't
We can't even see him up
Maybe
there.
I think so.
I'll keep him down here for now. But I do see Anakin and Ahsoka in the thumbnail, so I'm happy to see the main crew again. That's awesome.
yes,
And
me
That's
too.
good.
last arc was so insane, was so good and so tragic. Like,
was,
holy
yeah.
crap. I was
Aw.
really thinking about that a lot afterwards. I mean, not only Obi-Wan losing Satine in a bad way, like a horrific way in front of him, like
That's
he
right,
loved
yeah.
her, and she was a very good leader. She was a very peaceful person, and she did not deserve to die that way, and Maul just really loved it. So him doing that to Obi, and then we have Sidious come out and actually, like, full-on Sidious go out and challenge Maul. No competition
That's
really
right,
there.
yeah.
It was a good battle, but he was torturing Maul. Like, he actually had Maul begging for his life.
Yes,
Oh,
Like,
wow,
that was
yes.
shocking to
God,
see.
yeah.
it was.
So major
Yeah,
things
so-
happening.
And it's like right in your face too, right in the middle of, he doesn't care.
He doesn't
just
know.
like,
He doesn't.
I'm just gonna go right after Maul and
That's
Mhm.
right.
do it what I
Snuff
can.
it out.
Yeah.
That's right.
There's no challenge here. Like, he is so strong. He's like, yeah, any kind of threat. And he's like, yeah, you're out.
Mhm.
Yeah, you disrespect me. Any kind of threat, done. Just
And I'm-
shocking.
Yeah, and I'm sad that the town people, the city people believed that Satine did that. It's just ridiculous that the
Yeah.
prime minister is going to be like the puppet now.
Yeah.
Yes.
And we heard a lot of booing too, which was debatable because you never know in a crowd. But yeah, like usually when there's chaos, people just get nervous and they want to feel safe and they just go with the crowd. They go with the main group
They
of
do.
opinion,
Yeah.
which can be scary. So I assume as well that a lot of people thought Satine did that. But I was like, I don't know. I mean, you're going to have a lot of people with mixed views, just like we do in our world, like in
Right.
America.
They just
Sure,
go on the
yeah.
bandwagon and
Definitely.
just go with the greater population and
Yeah.
just go with the flow. It's like,
Yeah.
is
So
that really
For
her
sure, yeah.
character? No, it's not.
So I would think that maybe 50-50 a lot were against that, but what can you do at that point? Like, your
Yeah.
voices maybe will be heard, but not really, because right now everything's physical and they're just mowing down anyone in their way and they're manipulating the whole system just to get what they want. So right now there are no words that are going to change anything that like Maul wanted to do with that whole planet.
Oh,
So
yeah.
Right.
And Savage was killed too.
yes, he was.
Yeah.
So I did not see that happening. I thought maybe he would get injured again or something, but I didn't see him actually dying. Like, I thought he was going to have a longer time
Yeah.
with Maul, just to the end maybe of this series.
Yeah.
at
And Maul
least.
called him brother.
Brother, yes.
It was nice to see he really did care for him. Like, I kind of knew he did, but still, like, doing the whole, okay, I'm your master, you're my apprentice thing. I was like, okay, well, now he's removing that emotion and being like, this is what it's really about, and that's all you are. But no, like, he took it as, I can really make you better, and I'm just really skilled and can teach you this stuff. And he really did care. So to see that part really got to me. Like, I actually felt bad because even though he is a terrible person, like, here he kills all kinds of innocents. Like, he does have some kind of attachment. And although I try not to make any excuses because he also killed a lot of innocent children and innocent people on
Yes,
different
he
planets.
did.
So what really makes it right,
Yes.
you know?
And is he going to get
Not
worse
bad.
now?
Yeah.
Now he has no one to.
Now that he has no one,
Wow.
and he might be a puppet of Sidious because he was electrocuted and he said he had bigger plans for him. I don't even know what's gonna, like, how he's gonna
Yeah.
be, if he's actually gonna be himself or just a puppet. And
Yeah.
so I think he's gonna be very lethal in a very crazy and unstable way.
Yes.
And Bo-Katan is Satine's sister.
Bo-Katan, yep. So that was actually very shocking to me. I did not even see that coming.
Yeah.
And it was hinted.
God.
It was hinted about. So I was like, okay, well, who is it? I was
Yeah.
like, holy crap! Like, didn't even
Yeah.
connect that at all. How
Yeah.
insane!
That's right.
It is.
So
Small world.
even though again we saw the
Universe.
Mandalorian, as you know, like we had some spoilers there, but some were over our head, and we didn't know that that was Satine's sister. That
Right.
Bo-Katan
Yeah.
was. So that was actually fun to have that reveal here, and just getting introduced to Bo-Katan in this series was still a lot of fun, and I don't really think it really changed much for us, besides being even more excited knowing her from The
Yes,
Right?
I agree.
Yeah.
I'm actually happy that we did do that because like right now.
Changed
we're
our
just-
views, made it
Yes.
more exciting. Like,
Yeah.
what? Like, it's a bigger reveal now. I mean, guys, let us know, too, like, how you thought when you saw this for the first time, not The Mandalorian. I know you probably were shocked when you saw or heard Obi say, oh, well, you know, you're her sister. Like, that was a big reveal there. But I just felt like the impact, trying to, like, put myself in that situation, like, if I saw this first, I think our reaction was better because we know her from The Mandalorian, and we liked her
Yes.
in that and had no
And
idea.
in addition, if I can add to that, I'm looking forward to how she gets the Darth Saber.
Yeah. So it makes us
yeah,
more
so
So
interested.
I'm
wonder
like
about that.
really into like,
Yeah.
how is she going to get this?
Yeah. Because now Maul has it, right? And
Yeah.
he was
That's right.
defeated. Oh, yeah. So maybe it'll happen in this
So
series. I
it's,
don't know.
and it's during a fight, you have to defeat someone
Mm-hmm.
that has
Yeah.
it. So
God.
that'll
And,
be a nice reveal.
and you hope someone's
yeah,
like
I guess
noble
so.
or honorable, I don't know, enough to not behead you. Because
Yeah.
it's like, you defeated me, but
Yeah.
I'm making a point and you're off. Like, you're not going to challenge me ever again. There's no competition here. But anywho, guys, shall we get into it?
Yes.
Let's do it.
Sabotage, not good. I'm glad to see Anakin and Ahsoka.
Me too.
Yeah.
The old gang.
The old gang.
Yeah.
And Obi, oh my god, love Obi. Poor guy. I wonder if he's going to be in
Yeah.
this and how he's going to be.
He's like the ultimate. I love
My
him.
God.
He is. He's so amazing. I have them next to my cat food here. I don't know if you can really see them. They shouldn't really be next to each other, though. Play nice.
Yeah, they're not going to play finish.
They'd be like killing each other on the side there.
He's
Yeah.
poking me.
He's poking me. All right, so 517. Could shake the greatest belief. Right to it. It's a good video game.
No problem.
Oh, maybe there is.
Oh, it's sticking.
Crap. It's like all the time.
Tap him.
Uh-huh.
Good, I was like, use the force.
My God.
Isn't that awesome?
Oh, you have to
Small.
jump ship. Oh, he got knocked
Oh,
out.
he's knocked.
Oh,
He hit his head.
oh boy.
Oh, crap.
They're
Oh, my
all
God.
infested all over the back.
Oh, that's not
Oh.
good.
Oh.
Oh, do something quick,
That's
guys.
not-
Be a good time to land.
Hit the side and slide down. Kill them
Take
all.
over the ship. I'm going after Anakin. Somebody has to save his skin.
Ooh. Ah.
One way to get him off. Come on, R2. Oh, R2.
Oh.
Not again.
I don't mean to laugh, the poor guy. Okay, good.
Oh,
There.
good.
How did I get here?
Fighter crashed. I saved the day. You're welcome.
Nice.
You almost
In
died.
that order.
Master Yoda.
Return to the Jedi Temple. Bombed the temple hangar. Someone has. Your assistance to find the terrorist. We need.
How could the Separatists infiltrate the temple?
We have to look at the possibility that it could have been anyone in the temple, even a Jedi. We'd like for you two to lead the investigation. You and Ahsoka will provide an impartial point of view,
They keep saying
free of
that.
assumptions.
We'll do everything we can.
Wow. It's intelligent and fair. That's their
Yeah.
thinking's.
It's a little too late, but yeah.
Yeah.
Remember Count Dooku and General Krell? That's how they started too.
Only analysis and investigation will prove what is true. I was assigned by Master Windu.
You and Ahsoka should begin the interviews.
I'd make sure with
rather
window
Yeah.
first.
I like that.
Alone.
There were Jedi killed in that blast along with maintenance crew and clones. Take Ahsoka with you. Let me know if you find anything.
I will, Master. Did you notice anything unusual about the hangar?
Not really. Everything seemed normal. Is it true a Jedi might be responsible for the attack?
Fear makes even the most trusting individual.
God, and you think Sidious, you know?
Yeah.
I know who did it.
Who is Jakar?
One of the maintenance crew in the hangar.
Is this him?
Yes.
I always get suspicious. I'm like, are you in on it?
Yeah.
Looks like
Did
we need to
Jakar blow up
follow
too?
them on, Russo. Russo and I have a lead. We're looking for one of the temple workers, Jakar Bomani.
One of the witnesses saw him in the area where the bomb exploded.
I'll talk to security.
But he could have been just disintegrated. It could have just blew
Yeah,
up.
he could have exploded.
That is Jakar!
You know this man?
He is my husband. Where is he?
I need you to come with me. I understand your frustration.
Don't. Just find Jakar.
Letta, do you think Jakar could do something like this?
Jakar dedicated his life to serving the Jedi. It had been his dream. Not just anyone can walk into your precious temple. He passed all the entry tests that were needed.
Okay.
See, that's great to have that knowledge, too, to actually see.
Yeah.
As tragic as that is. Like Tony Stark.
Based on the trajectory of the debris,
So you think whoever did this triggered a ship to explode?
we think so. Russo's trying to use the shrapnel to determine that now.
I found something. An anomaly. They are covered with microscopic droids of a highly volatile nature.
Ooh.
Nano droids.
Parasites.
So worse than the buzz droids that got Anakin.
Yeah.
His specialty was nano weaponry.
We've got to find this guy.
I'll gather some Jedi and search the temple. If he's still here, he might be planning another attack.
I have droids that can do the job much faster.
My babies.
So, you found nothing so far.
We have a clue we're following.
But we still don't have answers.
It is imperative that the truth be found soon. The Senate tends to take notice of these things.
We have found Jakar.
Lock down all exits so we can't escape.
Is he dead? What's the twist?
Yeah, I wonder.
This is all that remains
Ew.
of Jakar.
His hand.
He was the bomb.
Crap, so his wife.
Suicide.
Oh.
God, like viruses, and you have like
Right.
mechanical like
Ooh,
viruses
God.
in the drug on your bloodstream. I can't even imagine. It's nasty.
This is not the nicest place. He was a munitions expert.
Turn the
I'd
lights
rather
on.
not set off another explosion today. I'll see if he left a note.
Lights don't work. Might signal a bomb. Flickering. Look right. Look right.
What's that?
Uh-oh. Tick,
Is that
tick,
another
tick.
one?
Oh.
Ooh, down with the clones.
The nano droids were in the food.
Well, I guess the
Oh
question
my
now
gosh.
is, did he eat them willingly?
What are you
Oh
doing?
my gosh.
Oh, his wife.
Lord
maybe?
Jakar was involved in the bombing.
What do you mean, nano droids?
We believe someone set Jakar up and made him the bomb.
Ooh.
Maybe it's too easy to think it's her. I don't know. She's gonna try to run. Yep.
I was gonna say.
Take the high road.
Right, Master.
Hee. Woo.
I'll take the low road.
I love it.
Jakar is dead, and now you're trying to blame his murder on me.
Nobody ever said he was dead.
Oh.
Or murdered.
Oh.
You can't prove anything.
Did you feed the nano droids to Jakar? You will answer me. Now!
Where you're going,
Talk
you'll
about
have plenty of time to explain everything.
It's so messed up. Maybe her
Who's
life
in
was
the
threatened too.
shadows?
I don't know.
I know.
Letta and Ahsoka
Aw,
will
we like
attempt to
him.
await further questioning.
Labramani acted alone, which means no Jedi was involved.
Thanks, Russo.
Public opinion is swaying against the Jedi. That is becoming clear.
I don't know how I would have felt if a Jedi was really behind this.
It's like
There are going to be Jedi who disappoint us, Ahsoka.
she's gonna keep that with her.
Oh gosh.
All things hit the fan. Oh. Wow.
Oh God. That
Just hearing that, like the parallel. That's what's gonna
jeez.
happen to him.
Yes.
Yes.
And he's giving her
Oh, God.
point of
Yeah.
her son.
Yeah, because he doesn't even see that yet. You know, he's not there yet, but it's getting close to it. I mean, we're later in season 5, and there's a couple more seasons after this. And anyways, I wonder if they're going to go that far and he's going to become Darth Vader at the end of this series. I don't know. I'm just kind of assuming. Yeah. But hearing that parallel where he means well, but telling Ahsoka this, I'm hoping she'll retain it. And it'll, you know, stay with her when things really get bad when he turns into Darth Vader. But so what do you guys think of this episode?
I think it's pretty frightening that one person can go in there and do so much
damage.
Yeah, and destruction. And for a wife to do that to her husband, first off, that alone is bad. But to go in there and to, you know, destroy the temple like that and have so many lives lost, and it's
then blame a Jedi for it too.
Yeah, so that was the whole purpose, because it's showing that civilians are uprising. They don't like the Jedi, and they're really losing the war. I mean, it's sad because we know about the Chancellor. I mean, again, last episode was insane with him as Sidious going against Maul, but we know how corrupt the government is, and they're going to lose eventually. They're really good people. They're really trying to maintain peace. I know it's not always perfect, but now seeing before all that bad happens with Palpatine, like, we have the civilians actually stepping up, and they're really not liking the Jedi either. Like,
they're fearful of their, for some reason, like, these little whispers are coming through, like with her. She's, you know, people like her are giving false information out, and they're getting worried about the Jedi.
Yeah.
You know, they're
and we didn't
that they're behind.
And we didn't hear any like cause yet, right? Like she goes, you don't understand like how big this is or something, and so we don't really know what she's involved with. So I guess we're just assuming it's something civilian related, like a bunch of rebels on their end.
Yeah, conspiracy theorists.
Exactly, getting together and conspiring against the Jedi. So, like you said, which is very shocking. I mean, first of all, killing a bunch of people anyways for your cause, like that's really freaking messed up. And to feed, I mean, maybe the husband took it willingly. It didn't sound like he did, but she actually fed him that food with the freaking Nano.
She did, because she knew how important his job was. He was in charge of them. So for her to do that, she had access to it, apparently. She must have.
Yes, she did. She must
See, I mean, that was morbid.
Yeah, that was bad because he had access to them, but she probably found out how to get them and put them in his food. That's really sinister. That's really bad. I actually thought Sidious was going to be behind it all. I didn't think it was going to be a domestic thing.
I thought he was going to have some inner workings with it too. Like I was thinking like maybe he put it into play, and who knows, maybe he's the one spreading the rumors. Maybe he sent people out to spread the rumors amongst the civilians. I don't know. But I mean, it's sad to see that, but I am glad it wasn't always him because he already plays a part in so many things.
Yeah.
But it was sad to see how much they're just failing. Like they're really trying to do good, but people just hear these bad things. And again, like Jedi aren't perfect, and we have Frel and stuff who was bad. He might have been good from the start. You know, he had a good...
He was a monster.
Yeah, like people loved him though because like he was a great fighter, great warrior, but then his ideal started changing and he really started getting dark. I thought he was awful too, yeah. So it was just showing you that like people are seeing histories of bad Jedi. Even though there's not that many yet, you know, they've done really bad things, so...
They did. And behind the scenes, you see the Jedi Council in the chamber there saying, we can't investigate this. We need Jedi from the outside to do this, because that was being really fair. And then that just goes to show you that it probably wasn't one of them.
Yeah. They were going to get the military police involved, right? So not even Jedi, I think. They were eventually,
yes, because there were clones involved that died. So
isn't that crazy when you start to really get messed up with politics and you got to be fair and people start getting paranoid because they don't know who it is and they're blaming Jedi. So in this case, it was good that it wasn't a Jedi. I mean, even hearing Ahsoka saying like she was relieved to hear that. She wasn't sure how she'd be. Again, like her being so close to Anakin now was, you know, just a reminder or foreshadowing of what's going to happen. Very sad to see that. And just shocked that Letta would do that to her own husband, no matter like what the cause is, and to even go up to them and act innocent and talking to Anakin and getting angry. So that was the first big red flag that, oh, it was her. Like, I think I just mumbled, it's her. Because, like, she was so angry at her husband. But to even go that far, well, I'll finish that statement, but, like, you know, she was mad because her husband was dedicated and really wanted to serve the Jedi, and it's hard to actually get a job there, and he just really loved it, and she hated that. But to go as far as to take this innocent man's life, like, make him eat this viral nano droid crap to blow up. I mean, how sadistic can you get? And she has a better cause. And to go up and to actually be like, oh, yeah, my husband, have you seen him? Like, no one said anything. Like, act like distraught about it. And, you know, it really freaked me out. I don't know if it was because of the pandemic or not, or just thinking like parasites, but to have like nanotechnologies to go into your bloodstream.
Man,
you know, like I think that would be worse than a virus. I mean, it blows people up, so it's pretty bad. You know, because you think a virus that can go out of control and you can get so many, it can be as bad as extinction level, you know. But when you think of having control of these smart robots, these itty bitty smart robots that work like a virus and they can do whatever you want, like that's freaking another level of scary.
Yeah, well, I guess they'll have a new screening machine at the temple. Okay.
I mean, paranoid. I'm like, check me again, like scan your food. And like, I'd be so like not the same after that. You have to scan your food.
I wouldn't want to feel like eating anymore.
Right? I would just want to scan her. Just like, okay, clear. Good.
Nano free.
Wow. So one thing I really did enjoy about this episode, I mentioned the animation. I feel like it's getting better and better. I mean, it's been good, but like this season alone has been getting really good. And towards the end, I feel like there's even more motion because even with Gascon, with that little frog Colonel guy, like, you know, his like throat here and how it would jiggle and his eyes, like that's a lot to animate. And now seeing Ahsoka and Anakin, a lot of the characters, but really focused on them, you can really see them moving more, and it's a lot more realistic. It really helps you feel the bond too, because in the beginning, epic beginning, Ahsoka saving Anakin, that was really fun.
That was very good.
Don't want them in danger, but that was like such a cool scene. But with them kidding around and even him flying, and he's like, and making these subtle gestures the whole time. It's like so brother, sister, kind of joking around, goofing off, and you can really feel that with them. So the acting, the animation, you can really just feel it, that they're really close and have a very good relationship. And I love seeing that.
Yes, I agree. And I like her calmness. Like, I gotta go save him.
Sure I know, he's the cocky, immature one now almost. And she's like, all right, you're welcome. And she was amazing at it. So, but I loved him though, because like, even though he got in trouble, we're like, oh, Anakin, because he really tries hard. And it was a hard scenario to be in. You have all these, like, what were they called again? Those like spider droids? Buzz droids. And he's like all cocky about it. Like, oh, no trouble at all. He's getting embarrassed, and they're all underneath him, so it's actually a really bad place to be right now. So the fact that he's still trying to act cool in front of his Padawan, and so it was just a really good scene to see how they are together and how they really just respect each other. They goof off, but they're like siblings, you know, kind of like Anakin.
They are.
Yes, they are.
Yes, and I think it stems from Obi, like you just mentioned Obi with Anakin's relationship. Obi has that side of him that's funny and sarcastic, and it brought it down to Anakin. Now it's going to Ahsoka. So it is funny to see that because it makes you calm too. It's like, oh, okay, he's just going to go do that. So
I'm going to die, but it's okay. Everything's cool because I can't like blunder this up, right? And even R2, that was good because I was like, too soon. He already blew up once. I'm like, you're going to blow him up again? And then he's laughing because he ejected and he was out of there before it blew up. So he did that on purpose to like... I'd be like, haha, just kidding. So that was actually a funny moment too. So it really like made this really bad like whole event really funny at the end. And just very like epic hero poses and stuff, and it was good. So great job, Ahsoka, and it's gonna be sad. Like I'm just waiting for the build. We're getting that build up, foreshadowing a lot more now of what's going to happen. So if it doesn't happen this series, maybe in Rebels. And I love how, like, as bad as things are going, I just like it before Anakin turns to Darth Vader.
Boy.
I know. And how sad is it that in the beginning when we started watching the show, we thought it was going to be a kid's show. It's not. I mean, they just did something about a wife killing a husband to
she fed him like
a bunch
virus.
of other people.
And have him blow up.
Yeah, I mean, it's very dark already.
It's very dark.
And I feel like it's more, I mean, we've seen really messed up stuff already on this. And they were swearing. We don't hear swear so much anymore, but they were saying like hell and damn. And I was like, oh, remember in the early on, and we're like, oh no, you can't say that. So times have changed for sure. But
they sure have.
Yeah, very good show. Love it. And can't wait for the next episode. So hopefully we're going to follow this arc. I really like, I mean, Obi, I keep feeling for him since last episode. I mean, I always do. He always has bad things happen to him. But man, losing Satine, I really thought for a moment when Yoda called in the beginning of the episode that he was going to be like, no, really, you have to come back because of Obi. But then I'm overthinking it. And I'm like, well, that's not really the Jedi way, though, because Obi's okay. He lost a loved one, which he can't be in love with anyways. I'm sure Yoda probably knew that he really cared for Satine. I mean, he did know, but not to what extent. I don't think any relations happened there besides just having that, like, love and can't do anything about it, you know. But I really thought like he was gonna like have them come back to help him or just like mentally help him or something. But I'm like, that's not the Jedi way to be like, you have to leave this important mission to come back to help a friend. As much as they care for life, it's about life, and they're in a war right now. So I'm like, there has to be something bigger. So a bombing, bigger. I mean, like, but you lost a lot of people in that bombing too. So pretty shocking, and can't wait to watch more.
Yeah,
no more
definitely.
bombs. No more nano droids, please.
No, I don't want
no more. I'm gonna fry them up. Get away from me.
UV ray them.
That's
UV. Is this UV ray?
That's right.
Does that work? I love the sound effects. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe. Please check out our store. Give this video a thumbs up if you can. Too many things, but that really helps us out a lot. And we'll see you very soon as always.
Bye.
Bye.